Hi, welcome back to my channel, Fabulously Frugal and Fancy, and welcome to our Fabulous Christmas series. This series is all about decorating, DIYs, all things holiday and Christmas. I just hope that you enjoy it. Let's go do something fabulous. Alright, so this video is a collaboration with these three ladies here, 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, Crafty Hints, and Rustic and Lace DIY. They are hosting this challenge, Baby It's Cold Outside. Please check out the playlist linked in the description box below and check out these three ladies specifically. Now to get on with our DIYs, I used this Dollar Tree sign. It was back from the summer. I just like the shape of these signs, and I didn't bother to cover up the back or paint over the back. I got these window clings. I shop at the end of the season, so I shopped last year, and I got these window clings for like 10 cents up the thing at Family Dollar when I went there. Everything was like 90% off, so they were really inexpensive, and I just picked up a few of them. So I'm just using regular white acrylic paint, painting the whole back just in a solid white color here. I apologize if my voice is a little scratchy. I have been dealing with the ick that has been going. I think it's just allergies. I don't have a cold or anything. It's just, runny nose and my throat and my voice, a little bit of a cough sometimes. So I apologize if I sound a little bit off. Alright, so while the paint is still wet, actually, I don't wait for it to dry because I use the paint also as an extra glue for the window decals, and they stay on here really well. So I'm just placing some on the sign. It does say Merry Christmas. This doesn't have to be a Christmas one. It could just be winter. If you leave off the words Merry Christmas, you could have the red truck and the tree and just the other trees. It's very wintry, very, it's cold outside and you want to be out there with the snow and the trees. And if you didn't want the tree in the back of the truck like a Christmas tree, you could always cut that off and just have the red truck and the Christmas trees. And I believe there's a deer on there too. Now these window clings I don't have to use any extra glue. Again, my paint is still wet. I'm using some of the snowflakes, just placing them around in the scene just to make this little snowy wintry scene. So easy to do. It took me less than 5 minutes. Again, I did not wait for the paint to dry. I'll show you the final reveal at the very end. Now this one I lost a little bit of footage, but I had this little square picture frame. I got it on clearance, and I had glued on some of these, the Dollar Tree, the little wooden sets that come and you can put them in something, and I cut the trees out and I'd stained them and glued them on, and then I just used Mod Podge and some of this fake snow, and I just placed the Mod Podge all around the rims of the trees, and then I do some dots up in the sky to make it look like it's snowing, and then I just cover it with the fake snow. Again, I didn't film me gluing those. I did film it, but I lost me gluing those trees on and staining those. But you've seen people use those little cutout trees from Dollar Tree's little sets that they come in. So you're not missing much there. So I just patted down the fake snow. And I'll show you in the final reveal. Again, another very easy project. This one's a little bit harder. I used this scrap piece of wood that was already stained. And because it was stained and I wanted it to be white, I used the Kills primer and then the white paint. And I just paint the entire board, not the bottom because you're not going to see it. And then I used tumbling tower blocks to make different levels. I used some stacks of 2, some stacks of 3, and one larger stack of 4. And I just placed those on the board, different spots, so that each thing is going to be level. And then last year after Christmas, I got these from Hobby Lobby. They're originally $4.99. I got them for less than $1, and I did get 6 of them. My mom loves cardinals, so I always pick those up. And I had this ribbon left over from last year, and it's just a furry ribbon, and I cut little pieces to mimic snow, and so I just put those on all the levels, and I just use my hot glue gun and glue that ribbon down in the different spots that I want it to be. Pretty easy. It takes a little bit more things than the other one, but you could use anything for this, and Dollar Tree does have some cardinals as well. These have the little picture holder at the top. They were actually place card holders for a table setting, but you could use this for pictures. You could use this for, you know, cards or any kind of notes, anything like that. I turn the cardinals different ways so that they're kind of aiming in different directions. And then I just glue them all down on top of their areas there. Again, still very simple, very easy to do. Anybody could do this. My mom loves cardinals, so every year I tend to make something with her, something for her with cardinals, and it just, to me, screams winter, because even though they're out all year long, you notice the cardinals a lot more in the winter because of the red, and they stand out so much more. I had this garland, again, I picked up at Family Dollar after Christmas. I got it for very, very cheap, and it's 9 feet long. So I'm just cutting some pieces, and then I'm going to place that around for the greenery here. And I'm just cutting several different little pieces of that off. And I'm just kind of wrapping it around each area so it has the green and the snow. I didn't put white paint like these were snowed things. You could do that. To me, it wasn't that big of a deal. I like the green, just regular. It looks like it had, you know, some of the snow has melted a little bit. And I just place the greenery. I kind of wrap it around different areas just because I want that green, you know. They could all be sitting on a tree branch, or they could all be sitting, you know, up in a tree together. But this is great if you have pictures. You know, cardinals are often used to remember past loved ones, and if you had, you know, several pictures, you could just put all of those up there and remember your past loved ones through the winter. Like I said, this does not have to just be a Christmas. It is red and green. I do kind of trim off some of the little pieces that are sticking out a little, just because I didn't want them to stick up over the birds. And I use my little spatula so that I do not burn my fingers. I've burnt my fingers way too many times with the hot glue gun, so I've been trying to use the spatula. I tend to keep it right there. And then these things are great if you don't have one of those little spatulas. They sell them in the makeup department at Dollar Tree. And I don't know what you'd use them for makeup with. I don't wear foundation, so I don't know, but maybe it's a foundation. I don't know what you would use a spatula for with makeup, but it works great for the hot glue gun and for putting down things and holding them down. Then I grabbed these berries. Some were frosted and some were not. I believe all of these came from Dollar Tree. And I just stick them throughout. Again, just bringing a little bit more of that red into it. And I like the frosted ones. Again, it looks like maybe the snow is melting a little bit. There's still some snow on the ground, but not everything is totally covered. And I just think it turned out very beautiful. But you could put this on any console table or anything, and you could put pictures of loved ones or cards that you received at Christmas time, or little notes to yourself, anything on these those little birds that they have the things sticking out of the top. Again, I'm just placing the berries haphazardly, trying to make sure that they're even on each side, and mixing in the frosted ones with the non-frosted ones. Frosted ones are a little bit larger than the others, so it's nice to kind of mix those in with the others. And I just place a few there on the bottom ledge on the flat surface. I really like how this turned out. Let me know what you think in the description box below, and we're going to be coming up on the final reveal here for everything in just a moment. But meanwhile, I would like to mention, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to reach 1,000. I've gotten over 600 now, so I'm really trying to make my 1,000 goal. I would love to do it by the end of this year. Let me know what you think of these 3 simple, easy, beautiful DIYs for winter down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And again, this one, I really love how this one turned out. I think it turned out beautifully. And I gave this to my mom, and she did love it as well. Here's just a quick little zoom of this one. Sorry, the lighting in that room. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas, that you and your family enjoy these blessed holiday seasons, and just remember the true reason for the season. And let's just take some time this holiday season to enjoy everything that God has given to us. I hope you have a blessed day and a very Merry Christmas. Bye.